We have our basic tools. Now what? Hello again, Skunk Monkey here. Today, in our guide to survive and thrive, we are going to be starting episode 2. And as you can see in episode 1, we got our first basic tools, which is awesome. And we're going to want to be looking around because there are... Oh, wow. That's... Was that a witch hut over there? That is a witch hut. We want to stay away from that. Anyway, there are 3 things that we need to be working on right now, and we're going to take a look around because which of those 3 things we're going to be doing is going to be based on what we can see. So, looking around, the first thing that I'm going to be doing is getting a food source. Now, you don't need to get a lot of food source, but you do need to get some food because food helps you heal. It helps you run. And as you can see, I'm jumping and swinging my axe. That helps me get critical damage, which helps me kill these animals in 1, maybe 2 swings, depending on how it goes. Hiya! There we go. So we're going to want to get a food source going. And, oh, that's a sheep over there. That is actually going to help us with one of the other things. So we're going to go over there and attack this sheep. Now, that is a witch hut. You can see there's a black cat around it, which means there's probably a witch in there, so we want to stay away from that. So yes, we're trying to get a food source, but this sheep is going to give us another thing that's going to be helping us. And we are getting some raw pork, raw beef, and raw mutton from these animals. And we don't need to be taking a lot, just enough to get through the first day or 2. And food helps so much, so we need to get that. But I would like to find 1 more sheep. But we'll kill this pig instead. And then we need to find a way to cook this meat, because raw meat is not very good, especially not in real life. So you're going to want to cook this, and we just need to find some stone. Keeping an eye out for another sheep. As you can see right now, my hunger is going down. That's because I'm running and I'm jumping and trying to get going quickly to find stuff that I need. So we're just going to run over here. We're going to kill a few more pigs. Nummy pigs. We're going to make some bacon from them. Actually, just pork chop, but there we go. Do you know where any stone is, pig? We could dig down, but I don't like using up time just to dig. I'd rather kill animals and keep running around. Ooh, that's really good right there. Okay, so in order to cook this food, we need to make a furnace. And furnace takes cobblestone, but you also need to fuel the furnace. So we need to get something to fuel our furnace, and the best thing to do is coal. That's a creeper. We are not going near the creeper. Creeper's bad. Creepers blow up. Creepers kill us. And at the beginning of the game, you really don't want to venture too far away from the spawn area, because if you die, this is where you're going to come back to life. And if you've ran, hundreds or thousands of blocks away, it's going to be very difficult to find out where you died. Okay, so I don't see anything right now, so we're going to quickly mine this coal. This coal is going to help us with another thing that we're going to be needing. Now, usually when I mine coal, I want to get all of it, but I'm kind of nervous about getting it all, so we're just going to get some of this stone. We need 8 stone. We have 12, so that's good enough. And then we'll run up here, plop this down, take our cobblestone, and make a furnace. And then we'll put our coal in here. We'll keep a few of them out, and we'll start cooking up our food source. Now, depending on what biome you're in, depends on what kind of food. Some of them seem a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to pop up on screen right now a list of different biomes and the best ways to get food from those. There are a few that it's really, really difficult to get food from, but for the most part, you can find food almost anywhere. So here is a list of the standard biomes that you're going to find yourself in, and the easiest food source to get from each one of them. A lot of them are going to be animals, so like the snowy biomes, taigas, and deserts, you're going to find rabbits. Basically, anywhere that there's going to be grass, you're going to find cows and sheep, pigs, and chickens and such. But dark forests and swamps, a lot of times you can only find mushrooms, so you can make mushroom stew there. And then a river, salmon, ocean cod. And you don't have to get a fishing pole to get that as a food source. You just jump right in the water, attack them with your axe, and then you can cook them up. Of course, if you're wandering around and you find a village, you can raid the village for bread. A lot of times they have in their chest, but also if they have farms, you can take the vegetables. You can eat carrots straight up. Potatoes you can cook into baked potatoes, and then craft their hay bales into wheat, and then the wheat into bread. So there is a quick guide to food source early on in the game. Now that we have a bit of food, we are good to go for the next few days, and that's going to do it for episode 2 of the Guide to Survive and Thrive. Next time, we're going to be focusing on a couple more things to get done before the sun sets. Until next time.